Hi guys, this is Wave 618. It's the 7th of March 2018 and it's currently 20 past 2 in the afternoon GMT. Alright, so we're looking at Bitcoin here on the 4-hourly chart. As always, got the WXY demarcation there. Alright, I felt like doing an update today on Bitcoin. My last update was not too long ago, but certainly due an update right now because we're in a complex Elliott wave count right now, and I feel like it needs breaking down. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos where I can see people have been trying to break it down, a lot of differing Elliott wave counts, and I feel like I need to give my view so that my subscribers can be well informed. So first of all, I suggested at the end of my last video that we were in a triangle pattern. So first of all, let me just show you what I'm expecting. So I said this journey to X was going to be in a WXY pattern with W finishing there. I was suggesting X may have finished here and then Y was going to go up to there. And then I made a recount suggesting this was a triangle, suggesting X was going to end here and Y go on to there. Now since then we can see that that triangle has been broken. So that count can be absolutely forgotten. Yeah, so that's the important thing in trading. Once something fails to work out, you abandon that theory completely. Yeah, you have to move on, close the position soon, minimize your losses. Yeah, so that count was it was worth the trade, but it didn't work out. So I still make this out to be a triangle. The reason is Bitcoin loves its triangles, especially in these corrective waves. X is a corrective wave, wave 4s are corrective waves, B waves are corrective waves. So I've got no doubt whether this is bullish or bearish, this is a corrective wave. And if it's a corrective wave, the odds are with Bitcoin it's going to be a triangle. Now, I still believe that this is going to turn out to be a triangle. However, this is going to come down further before it hits the bottom line of a new ascending line for the triangle. I was suggesting this line yesterday was the bottom of the triangle. As you can see, it was convincingly broken. So that is certainly not the bottom of the triangle. In fact, let's get rid of it altogether. All right. Now, what I'm looking at now, in fact, let's zoom in because we're focusing on a particular part of the chart here. So what I'm predicting, let me just first put a rough guide as to what I'm expecting. So I'm expecting the base of the triangle to be something like this. Could be higher, could be something like that. It's a rough estimate, okay? And so I'm expecting this line to get hit. Exactly where the bottom will be, it's hard to tell. Look, there is horizontal support at this level. Just as this low acted as good horizontal support for this bottom here, you may find this low or even this low acting as good horizontal support. So if we just put a horizontal line potentially where it may come down to, yeah, so that would connect that low here and then would continue our triangle. So with a triangle pattern, what we expect to see is A, B, C, D, E. So A, B, C, D, E. And this looks a lot more likely because wave 4s are usually the longest in duration. Yeah, wave 4s, I say corrective waves. Wave X is usually a long duration. Yeah, they can be long and drawn out because we're expecting an impulse leg up. Yeah, so the bigger this consolidation, the longer it takes, the more explosive the impulsive move out will be. So I like these consolidation patterns. However, it's not always wise to try and predict where the bottom is in these corrective patterns. It's best to let the time go on. This is where patience is the most important in trading, especially in these corrective patterns. So as you can see, it moved down quite sharply here, but that's fine as long as it this is a subwave of the corrective pattern. So you can have sharp moves down. Look down here, you got sharp moves coming down, sharp move down, sharp move down. Just because you see these sharp moves, it doesn't mean it's going to come all the way crashing down. Okay, what I'm expecting here is this C wave to be an ABC pattern. So typically the A wave is impulsive, then you're going to get a bit of a correction and then another move down like that. So I'm expecting something like that. Now I'm not going to further trade this because as I say, I'm expecting it to last up until here. Once I see, you know, another bounce up, then I'll be more convinced of this triangle. That's what I'm looking out for. We should try and avoid, to be honest, trading these corrective patterns. Reason being, you can get your fingers burnt. There's a million and one ways that corrective patterns can form. Yeah. For example, you can argue this X wave is going to be an ABC with A coming here and then B actually forming a triangle in itself, A, B, C, D, E, and then getting C coming down to here. Yeah, and this would be like a regular flat. It would be described as a regular flat. So always very difficult to call. The most important thing is to be patient. As time develops, we'll be able to call whether this is a triangle or not. However, the odds are, with it being Bitcoin in a corrective pattern, the odds are it will be a triangle. It is important to look out for what kind of patterns are regular in specific charts. Now, I've been studying Bitcoin a long time now, and I've seen these triangle patterns forming for a long time. As I say, I got in a little bit too soon because yesterday I mentioned that I was looking for a triangle, then it broke out of the bottom line and it didn't work out because I was really looking for that triangle to happen. However, it looks like this triangle is going to be more drawn out. Typically, triangles never reach the apex. Yeah, it's usually around 2/3 to 3/4 of the journey from the start of the move to the apex, and that's why I'd expect a breakout around this time. We're looking at 2 weeks time from now, yeah, with lots more consolidation, and that's quite a lengthy amount of consolidation. That's about almost 3 weeks of consolidation. We can expect a very big explosive move, typically similar to this move up. Yeah, so exciting times, but we've got to be patient. Yeah, we've got to see it out. But I wanted to make this video today just so that it lets you know where we're heading. I wouldn't trade this at all, to be honest. I'd let time play out. Now, I would like to just pay some tribute to 2 comments that were made on my Bitcoin video yesterday. So really respect the wave count that was made. So it was in that this was an ABC pattern in itself. So the people who commented, it was AP and Mahmoud. So big credit to you guys. You noticed that this was a corrective pattern. I make it to be an ABC up to here, with the C wave being a diagonal pattern. So that's good knowledge right there. I completely agree with that count. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making an impulse leg up, or maybe up to here, and then you've got a expanded flat A, B, C, forming the B leg, and then C. As you can see, the legs are overlapping in C. 1, 2, 3, 4, overlapping with wave 1, and then 5. When the waves overlap like this, it means it's a diagonal. So you've got an impulsive A wave, an expanded flat, so A wave came up to here, expanded flat B wave, and then C wave is an ending diagonal. So big credit to you guys, Mahmoud, AP, both talking about that on one of my videos, on my video yesterday on Bitcoin. So completely agree with that count, and yeah, keep up the good analysis. So I've seen other YouTube videos where they've actually been looking at this being a wave 5 that has, failed, a wave 5 failure here. Just like to point out, I completely and utterly disagree with that. So if there is a bullish move, and I mentioned in my last video, there could be a bullish argument. I've got one coming up to here, running flat A, B, C, end of wave 3, and people are saying this is the end of wave 4. Fair enough, it's made 7 legs down. You can argue That's a reversal pattern for a corrective wave. And then they're saying this is a failed wave 5. Yeah? How is this an impulse leg? I'm sorry. Completely disagree. Completely. The people are saying this is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, I completely disagree with that. When you see this choppiness, this overlappingness, it's not impulsive. Yeah, we have to think correction. And look at the falling volume. Yeah, this is all low volume here. The volume has been falling ever since the start. From here, the volume has never really gone higher. Yeah, volume's coming down, a little bit of spike here, but in general, the volume's coming down. This just tells you we're still within a correction pattern. Yeah, if this was a double top, yeah, with a failed wave 5, because that's what a failed wave 5 does. If this is a failed top, so a double top, then you'd expect huge volume, and this because a double top is a reversal pattern. So you'd expect price to come crashing down from here. You expect high volume. I'm sorry, it's not a failed wave 5. If you want to be bullish, which I said you've got a very reasonable argument for that, just take a look at my last video on Bitcoin to explain the bullish move. So if that's A, B, C, wave 3, wave 4 is going to be this big triangle here, finishing here. Then you're going to see a big wave 5. It's going to come a lot higher than that, and then you'll get a wave 2, probably retracing to this line right here, which is a neckline of an inverse head and shoulders. And yeah, that's what I would count if I was bullish right now. So either way, bullish or bearish, we're in this correction pattern and we're on our way up out of it. But patience is the key right now. Yeah, I know it's not much fun being patient, but it's the safest way to trade, and it ensures that we preserve our accounts so that we can, put positions on when the big move is about to happen. So when we see price get to here, this is what I'm expecting. The stop would be below here, so the preceding wave in the preceding low of the triangle. Yeah, the stop would be here. If it goes below that, that's it. The triangle's failed. Yeah, so that's where the stop would be. As soon as the price goes below that, the triangle pattern no longer is the count. Yeah, well, this is what I'm expecting. Bitcoin loves its triangles, and that's what I'm expecting to play out. So I hope that explains things a little bit better. As I say, this was the triangle I was looking at yesterday. Price broke out convincingly, so got to forget that count now. Yeah, so this is what I'm expecting with this C wave. I'm expecting it's come down. I'm expecting it to come back up slightly and then make another leg down like that. This was quite impulsive, which is normal for a ABC pattern. So it's A, B, C. Yeah. So this wave will also look quite sharp and come down quite quickly. Yeah. Whilst this is going to be quite slow, isn't it? Yeah. This corrective B wave of the ABC. All right, so that's how I see things playing out. That's what I'm expecting, this triangle pattern. And with regards to the altcoins, as I say, there's a lot of correlation with the altcoins. I think the altcoins are about to pop, and obviously it gives another 2 weeks or so for the altcoins to officially find their bottoms. So they could, some of the altcoins could move down further. As I mentioned yesterday, DigiByte still had room to go down to another fib level at the 78.6 retracement. So DigiByte can certainly drop further there. And then it'll be a very good buying in price, I believe. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. I felt like I needed to do this update today quite early on, just because it was a little bit confusing after what I said yesterday with price breaking out of that other triangle that I had drawn. So yeah, so credit to you guys for calling out this pattern here, which is a correction pattern. Very good, really impressed by that. And let's see how this plays out. This is the count that I'm expecting, and expecting from here price to go up to at least this 16,700 level around here. All right, so I'll wrap it up there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the content. I hope it explains things a little bit better. Yeah, so try to avoid sub-trading this. Wait for things to develop, and there'll be great opportunities. This isn't just going to fly away, you know, without you being able to buy in. You know, it's going to happen gradually. So don't worry about missing the move. Don't ever worry about missing the move. So, all right, I'll leave it at that, guys. Please, if you're enjoying my content, like, subscribe, and share. All right, take care.